first is a bench warrant failing to appear for violation. That is in file 24320. The original complaint in that had a lot of charges. It alleged possession of methamphetamine, possession of heroin, possession of cocaine, and then fentanyl. The matter was reduced to a misdemeanor charge, replaced on probation.
Yes.
Had a pre-sentence report. You were really in a not good place. Your probation agent alleges that I originally put you on probation for 24 months, credit 2 days, and then deferred 90 days of jail. I tried to get you into a program and said that you could be released from jail if you went to a program. You and your mother were working on Wings of God and Pawpaw, and you were accepted in June. And then in July, you'd received some heroin from your friends who weren't friends, and you had to be taken to the hospital. Fortunately, you're still with us. Anyway, the recommendation was to continue probation and impose some jail time. So there's a probation violation petition that alleges that you violated your probation by failing to report, failing to pay fines and costs, failing to serve jail time as ordered, failed to participate in a treatment program as ordered, and failed to abstain from the use of drugs or alcohol. Frankly, Ms. Welch, I was afraid I was going to find you as a result of an overdose, and I guess we almost got there. For purposes of this probation violation, I'm going to show that you plead not guilty. I'm going to appoint an attorney, set a PV hearing. Save the bond here for a minute. How did you come to get arrested last night, Miss Welch?
Well, I was at a house that unfortunately had gotten raided, and I had a warrant for my arrest, so they arrested me on that warrant.
Where was the house?
Riverside Drive in Constantine, or White Pigeon.
This laundry list, meth, heroin, fentanyl, cocaine, is like the worst cocktail menu ever. But here's the kicker. Being caught with multiple drugs doesn't always mean multiple convictions. Prosecutors often bundle or drop charges to secure at least one conviction. Do you think that's fair, or should every substance be charged separately?
So they found these warrants and picked you up.
Yes.
Whose house was it?
His name is Bryce. That's the owner of the house.
All right, you also have a new warrant that alleges in April of 2025 that you possessed a controlled substance. Well, let's take a look at this one. This is a
Yeah, I would
felony.
like to fight that case because I should not be charged with that.
All right, well, let's take a look at it. This one alleges that on or about April 13th in Montville Township that you possessed heroin. Now the other case, I gotta switch back to it. Allegedly occurred in November. You got arrested. I sentenced you on June 3rd. So this April case would have been percolating out there somewhere, but we didn't know anything about it. So whatever is alleged to have occurred in the new case, 251418, happened before I did the sentence in the new case.
Yeah.
All right, so in the back, let's go back to the other case. It's alleged that, like I said, April 13th at Montville Township. See where this was. Riverside Drive, Vistula Road. Was it the same house that you got arrested in last night?
No, I was actually, they found that I was in a vehicle and the vehicle had.
All right, don't say any more about it. But so the new case occurred before sentence in 242320, but did not get authorized until after defendant was sentenced. But it's alleged that you were in a vehicle with somebody and they found you and they found some stuff they sent to the lab and came back as heroin, fentanyl, and cocaine. All the prosecutor authorized was one count of possession of heroin. So we need to get your cases back on track. I set your probation violation matter for a hearing. As I said, I haven't addressed bond yet, but we will set it for a hearing. On the new case, which is 251418 FY, I'm going to show a plea of not guilty. I'm going to appoint an attorney. I think it was Mr. Bush, but that's up to the defenders. I'm going to set a pre-exam conference for 9/16/25 at 8:30. And a preliminary examination if needed for September 23rd at 1 o'clock. Now, I show the Borough Road address, which is your mother's address.
Yeah, I haven't stayed there in a couple of years, but I'm more than welcome to stay there. I just haven't stayed there.
Where do you stay when you're not getting busted in a drug house?
It would be my mom and dad's. They just have really strict rules for me, which I can abide by if needed. But I haven't
So
lived there
that
in a
Borough
couple.
Road address is still valid for a mail?
Yes.
Notice how the judge uses scheduling as both a carrot and a stick, locking in the date while also signaling, I'm not letting you slip through the cracks again. This is Courtroom Management 101. What do you think? Should judges be this hands-on, or should probation officers carry that load?
What have you been doing since you left the rehab facility? Have you been working? Where are you staying?
I've been actually looking at like different rehabs and stuff. But I was, because my probation officer had told me I needed to go to like a facility if I wasn't, that I couldn't just be out and be on probation, which I was hoping I could like just work and pay my fines off and be on probation, like without having to go to a rehab. But I don't know if that's acceptable or not, so I don't know.
Well, what I was
was
trying to do is
able to do not to do.
keep you from killing yourself.
Yeah.
Fentanyl, heroin, cocaine, methamphetamine, it was all part of the soup. And then lo and behold, allegedly in July, you did OD and they had to take you to the hospital. I'm going to deny bond in the PV case. You had 92 days jail hung over your head. I'm not sure how much you've actually served in the 24232 FY, and bond in the felony case 251418 FY is a simple possession. They set it at 5,000 cash or surety. Ms. Welch, I want to hold on to you until I figure out what to do with you. I worked with the staff at Pivotal and the jail to get a placement for you. We worked with your mother, who's been dealing with this since you were about 14 years old, to get you into facility. I don't exactly understand what happened or how the wheels fell off. Don't say anything about it at this point until we get a chance to talk to your lawyer. And then there's an allegation that you almost died, and then you're at the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong people last night. So both of these are set. I don't know the date for the probation violation. We may set it at the same time as the pre-exam. I'll set it for 9/16/25 at 9 a.m. So let's see what we can accomplish here. But in the meantime, I'm just going to hold on to you. Did other people get arrested last night or just you?
Yeah, a couple other people did.
Who else got arrested?
Jaden Williamson and Autumn. I don't know Autumn's last name.
Autumn Long?
Yes.
They've been looking for Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, which is funny because I just talked to Jared, he said, I'm second.
All right, Miss Welch. I'll see you on September 16th at 9 o'clock. I'll let your probation agent know where you are, and they may come out and see you at the jail.
All right. Thank you. How do I do this? Judge M, who do you need next?
Autumn Long.
Okay.
She was apparently at the same party.
She has a warrant, just to confirm, Your Honor, for failing to appear at an attorney pre-trial back in July, right?
Yes. I'm gonna set her for tomorrow. I'm much surprised to Luke Knopfsinger.
Ah, the billion-dollar bond threat. Half joke, half deadly serious. Judges sometimes use humor to keep defendants alert, but it also sends a clear message. Miss court again, and you won't like the consequences. Quick poll. Is this tough love style effective, or does it just humiliate people already at rock bottom?
Yeah,
Good morning or good afternoon. Are you Autumn Ray Long?
I am, yes.
This is Judge Middleton, and with me is Mr. Keith Stickley. He's the Chief Public Defender. You got picked up last night on a bench warrant
Yes.
for failing to appear on a charge of retail fraud, second degree. Let's
Yes,
recap
sir.
that. You've been kind of bouncing around like a pinball here. The charge is old, actually. It's alleged that in November of 2022, that you did a retail fraud at Menards. And I think there was a co-defendant, James Anthony. Then we lost track of you. Then we caught up with you again. But then we appointed an attorney for you. We set a pretrial.
Sir, I think I was in your courtroom on the day of my pretrial, but I was there with somebody else. And I don't know what had happened. I completely spaced trying to help him get to court. It was for Anthony Montgomery. I was sitting in your courtroom on, I'm pretty sure on the day that I had court and didn't even realize it.
Well, I handed you a notice, and let's take a look at that.
All I will need from you today. You haven't been on the holiday,
He was supposed to be here on August 5th, but he wasn't here, said he couldn't find a ride. You were supposed to be here. The day you didn't come was August 5th. So he wasn't here August 5th.
Oh, okay, so I
you-
was there when he rescheduled it. I was there with him that day. I didn't realize that it was the same day. I'm sorry. I did not realize that.
He's also set for tomorrow. But your case, oops. Yeah, you weren't here on August 5th. You were supposed to be. I'm gonna try to do this tomorrow. Did you ever get a hold of your lawyer?
I had went to the courthouse and a good friend of mine, Keisha, had passed away and I was trying to help with their funeral arrangements and no, I have not. The answer is no. Sorry, Your Honor.
All right.
I'm not making excuses. The answer is no.
Well, you're not doing well. You got arrested last night at a bust at a house on Riverside Drive.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna try to set this for tomorrow. That doesn't give your lawyer a lot of notice, but set attorney pretrial. I got a lot going on tomorrow, but if I don't do it tomorrow, I'll have to bump it all the way out to October 3rd. I'm gonna set an attorney pretrial for tomorrow, September 5th at 8:30. Bond was set at $500 cash or surety. Do you have a hold on you or anything from anywhere else?
No, sir.
Well, you're obviously not doing great. You didn't contact your lawyer. You didn't show up the day you were supposed to be in court. You never contacted him since. You got arrested last night at a drug